What's up, cuties? Welcome to Chit Chat with QT. Join me as I discuss hot topics, celebrity news and gossip, reality TV show recaps, and more. Everything that I discuss are my own personal opinions for entertainment purposes only. Now, before I get started, please make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and sit back and enjoy.
Spoke to both the biological family and the foster family of little Katerius Sparks Jr. Now, Sparks usually visits with his dad every Tuesday, and now these families tell me they are heartbroken and they don't understand how something like this happens. His dad telling me this morning he didn't know Tuesday morning would be the last time he'd see his son alive. Katerius Sparks Sr. has visitation with his son, like I mentioned, every Tuesday at the DHR location in Bessemer. Now, they usually wrap up around 11:30. He says that is when someone with Covenant Services, a provider that DHR contracts with, he usually gives his son to that person at the DHR location for him to be taken back to daycare. But yesterday, sadly, that did not happen. When his foster mom arrived at daycare, Katerius Sparks was not there. And instead, the Jefferson County Coroner's Office found out he was left inside a hot car on Pine Tree Drive from 12:30, sadly, until 5:30. Now his family is devastated, and they want to know, how did something like this happen?
How did it happen? How did something like this happen? And unfortunately, it seems that it happens too much for my liking. And I'm just not convinced that all of these incidents are accidents. Okay. We'll get into a little bit more, but let's hear from Katorius's dad.
Words can't even express how I feel right now. Soon as the time I leave, my son, first thing he say, Dad, I want to go with you when we leave. And it really hurt me. Like he said this every time I see him on the visit. Dad, I want to go with you. I said, don't worry, son. You'll be with me soon.
We went to the theme parks. He had a blast. He was in the swimming pool. We just had a great time as a family. We just got back Friday. We were all looking forward to him growing up and being a part of his family. And he's just gone.
All right, cutie. So you guys heard what the news had to say, and also audio of the dad. And as I mentioned, I'm just not convinced that each time that this happens, that it's an accident. That's just me. This 3-year-old baby died in a hot car in Birmingham, Alabama, after being left in that car for 5 hours. Unreal. How sad. And look, we know that this is a parent's nightmare. It really, really is. But for me, even the parents failed this baby. And my prayers and condolences do go out to them. But how did he get in the custody of DHR, period? I think we need to find out the details of that as well. And I don't want to judge, but I do, in a sense, because something had to have happened for that child to be removed from their custody. And yeah, it's sad all the way around. Now, the family is originally from Bessemer, Alabama. And the dad did have that visit with him before this unfortunate incident. I'm not going to say accident. Okay. And then I believe that the worker was supposed to take him back to daycare, and then he was supposed to see his mom later that day. But the company, DHR, they're already trying to place blame that this was a contract worker and the worker has been terminated due to confidentiality, and stated that they cannot comment further. But yeah, we need more comments. We need more. How the hell did this happen? Somebody that was put in your care, obviously because of things that was happening at home with the parents, passed. These are supposed to be skilled employees. And how unfortunate that they didn't have enough skills to check the car. You get out, you go on about your business. You forgot what you were doing. You forgot that you just picked this baby up. And that's why I say, I just do not think that all of these are accidents. We've seen cases where parents have left their kids in the car and went to work. And then when they get off of work, they go to the car and the baby had been left in the car. You know, this is a very, very sad way to go. You know what I'm saying? I can only imagine the struggle of trying to breathe and all of that. It's so sad. It's heartbreaking. But the family did seek an attorney, and that attorney did speak out, and they said that the child was in temporary foster care. And again, they had been picked up by that daycare at 9 a.m. for that visit with the dad. The dad sat with the baby for 2.5 hours, and they alleged that the baby was being returned to daycare, and the employee stopped to pick up food for her family and then shopped at a tobacco store, at a smoke shop. And after that, the employee, allegedly returned to her home and left that child in that parked car for more than 5 hours. You go pick up food. You go to a smoke shop. What did you get at the smoke shop that made you leave this baby, that altered your mind and made you leave this baby in the car? It is heartbreaking. It really, really is. And look, we know that they fired her, but go ahead and arrest that person. That is neglect. The irony that you remove a child from the care of their parents, most likely due to some form of neglect, and you end up neglecting the damn child. And excuse me for saying damn, but I'm upset. How crazy. And I know that the parents are absolutely heartbroken and grieving the loss of the child. I, again, don't want to point fingers, but I need to know how the child got there. I do. So I just wanted to bring you guys this quick story. Heavy, heavy heart right now for me. And again, I'm sick of hearing these types of stories. I think every adult involved in any situation like this, whether it's parents, whether it's somebody else, such as this DHS, DHR worker, CPS, all of the above, lock these people up. This is not just an accident or a mistake. It's not. And again, prayers going up to all involved. Rest in peace to 3-year-old Katorius Starks Jr. You guys drop down in the comments and let me know your thoughts about this. Do you feel that somebody needs to be arrested? Because I do. Somebody else needs to be fired as well. I get that this person was the only one that was involved, but I'm sick of this. I really, really am. Thank you guys for joining me for this video. If you are not subscribed, please make sure to subscribe to the video, and I'll chat with you guys soon. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT.